All right. Hello, hello. This is Spencer Tunes, and apparently I am now live on the air. All right. So I am going to just try to talk while I work, which is always the most difficult thing in the world because I can't concentrate on more than one thing at once. So just going to be coloring away on this comic book while I talk about it. So this is Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun. Coloring in page 7. I'm only doing 5 preview pages for an upcoming Indiegogo project that this is for. So I'm the artist for it. I'm doing all of the artwork, so pencils, inks, and everything, and coloring in Photoshop at the moment. So the story is about this guy Megawatt, who is a Mexican wrestler or a luchador, if you will, and he's got some wrestling partners called Tiger Shark and I'm not going to speak in my anime voice. Tiger Shark and Golden Heart as his two wrestling pals. And little do they know that there is a group of vampires who are kidnapping people, girls especially. And, they don't really find out about it until Megawatt's girlfriend Clara gets kidnapped. And then, they have to go rescue her and find out what's happening and stop the vampire menace. And these vampires are a bit different to your average vampires, that they can go out into the sun. The sun doesn't bother them any. I've invited some people to come and join the chat, so we'll see what happens. The writer of the comic should be joining us, and then he can talk while I draw, because it's always, like I said, it's trying to do two things at once. So, I'm just your average guy. Can't really do that very well. I've got my mate Anthony in the chat right now. He's telling me to talk in an anime voice. I don't know what kind of anime voice I can do. It'll end up sounding very racist, so I kind of would steer clear of doing that. So I work primarily in Photoshop. I just got an alarm that my dinner's ready. All right, so I had to legit run to the oven to turn it off. All right, so this page is about it's a wrestling scene, as you can obviously see. This is Megawatt here. He's the hero of the story, and he's doing a little body slam to this guy. It's probably not called a body slam. I don't know the wrestling terms, but the writer of the comic is a massive wrestling fan, so he knows all the things. He's like, draw this thingy, and draw that thing, and I'm like, what? So I'm always having to look up wrestling moves to try and do them justice. I'm not a massive wrestling fan, like I was in the 90s and when I was in high school, but these days I'm not on top of all the different things, unfortunately. So I'm not planning to stream for very long today. This is my first time actually streaming on my own channel, and I wanted to kind of treat it as a way to show off the work in progress. But I've been terribly slack, and this is the first time I've actually shown some work in progress on my own channel. The other times I was on other people's channels and talking while I was drawing, or not talking while I was drawing, as the case may be. So I haven't really decided what this guy's colors are going to be. Obviously, he's kind of like I've decided to make him like a devil character. The cool thing is I had some freedom with design of the wrestlers and stuff. So all these guys are my own design, and I designed the look of all the characters actually. But Crypto, who's the writer, had some input as he always does. The trick is to make these guys look Mexican without, making it a massive racial stereotype.
I think we're alone now.
Oh,
Seem to be.
I've been joined by somebody. Which
How long have you been sitting in here all by yourself?
Probably, I don't know. How do I tell how long I've been streaming for?
What are you even
5
streaming?
minutes. 5 minutes. Hey?
What are you even streaming here?
I'm just talking about the comic, and as I'm coloring the page.
Oh, I can't see you coloring the page.
Oh, you kidding?
Yeah, you've just been sitting here making people deal with this, huh? That's weird.
Oh, this really is a boomer mistake, isn't it? Okay, so imagine everything I've told you, or dear audience, but with visuals. Okay?
Oh my God, these poor people. Anthony Pasco, I don't know how you dealt with this.
I can't believe he didn't warn me. At least you're here to do some quality control.
Right, what's going on?
Jeez. Here we go.
Yeah, so we're joined by some creative.
You didn't tell me we were going to be doing a live hangout. I got a sandwich here I'm going to eat.
Well, I wasn't planning on doing a big long live hangout. I just wanted to test the waters.
And we're testing the waters here. Anthony, how do you feel things are going so far? I see you watching there.
I was just rambling on Anthony, but I was actually supposed to to show what I was talking about while I was drawing, which is
drawing.
He's drawing.
Big time boomer. Drawing.
Coloring with a U.
I'm coloring. CO.
You guys do know there's a launch party going on right now, right?
For who?
For who?
For Manny.
Oh, wow. Well, I wasn't invited, so no, I didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been ongoing for like the last 2 hours. He launched at the stroke of midnight or whatever, or a couple hours before midnight.
Well, I wasn't told or invited, so.
I mean, the live stream is still ongoing as we speak.
What's his channel?
Good Dog Press, I think.
Doesn't show me he's live.
Am I subscribed to Good Dog Press? That is the question.
Have to unfollow and follow back.
It should tell me, hey, Good Dog Press. Anyway, this isn't great radio.
That's what we are. We're talk show hosts. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I'm not even subscribed to him, of course. That's why I don't know about it. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl.
That's the one.
When you're finished watching this.
Now, Manny has already almost made his funding goal.
Really? Already?
Already.
Well, he's been, doing a great job with promoting and stuff, so it's not a massive shock. People are excited about his character.
Now, keep in mind, it's a low funding goal of 1,000, but he's almost there.
Well, that's good. Well, the lower you can go is the better. So anyway, welcome. I haven't introduced my guests.
He's $5 away.
I haven't introduced my guests. So-
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so number one is LP from Niobe fame, who I did the cover for.
Yes, you did. Fantastic job too.
Thank you. And the other guy is Crypto Comics, who is the writer of this magnificent project that I'm currently coloring in.
That's Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun. Suitable for all ages.
I did talk a little bit about it before people could actually see it, which was a bit of a boomer mistake of mine, but hopefully you're here to kind of right the ship.
It's okay. I mean, Josh didn't read the script, so
Yeah,
he
I
can't
don't
give
know.
away anything.
And I didn't read the script either, so,
Well, I just got back from the Tea Party meeting,
Oh, yeah.
and it went well. I got some
Some chamomile or...
I got some chamomile tea, and
I like Russian Caravan. It's pretty good. Or,
Did anyone throw a milkshake
chai.
up yet?
no.
Why do we jump into talking about politics right away?
It's just where I got back from. I wasn't prepared to be on a live stream. You're gonna get what you're gonna get, bud.
Okay.
Josh is all proud that he's able to set this up. He does.
I am happy that I've actually done one myself.
But here's the thing: this is not going to work in August.
Yeah, I know, but it's still like, at least I got my head around this thing. I need to get my head around OBS or whatever the heck is the next thing that we're gonna have to do. Because in August, live streaming is going away, and they're moving it to webcam, which is just webcam. You can't stream.
Well, they're going to move it to some sort of service where you can still stream to YouTube, but it's like it's not an ensemble, right? It's just you.
Right.
At least that's what I've read.
Okay. Yeah, because I quite enjoy this inviting people in to talk and all this kind of stuff. Hopefully within the month of June, I'll be able to get a chance to do more of it a bit more regularly.
I hope you start doing it in the month of July.
Sorry, it's July. My brain is not present. Yes, the month of July. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I told them about the story about how Megawatt is a luchador, a Mexican wrestler, and he's got some wrestling pals, Tiger, Shark, and Golden Heart.
That's true, he does.
Wrestling partners. And little do they know that there is some vampires who are kidnapping girls and people. Killing people, kidnapping girls. And they only find out about it really when his girlfriend gets kidnapped. Megawatt's girlfriend, Clara, gets taken by vampires. And he has to go rescue them, right?
Megawatt does suspect something's going on when one of Clara's friends is kidnapped at the flea market. You're probably not familiar with this, but
you haven't read the script.
In America, Mexican flea markets are extremely popular with the Hispanic community. They really don't have a lot to do in America. The flea market is a really big thing. I'm getting a phone call.
All right, I'm gonna check back with you guys in a bit.
Oh, where are you going?
Over to Manny's.
Well, I wasn't planning to
You got the link
stream
too, huh?
for very long.
Well, I'm on the wraparound cover.
Oh yeah. Well, we can come back another time and talk about Niobe.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's gonna be lots of talk about that. But yeah, no, I thought I would let you guys know about what was happening on over there. I just assumed you guys had links. That's all.
No, we don't get anything here.
Okay.
We're not invited to the popular people's clubs.
Nope.
No.
You tell Manny Crypto said suck it. Make sure you make a big deal. Make sure you make a big deal about him thanking me on stream.
I will. You watch.
I'm just going to answer.
I'll probably be back. So
I'm going to answer Anthony in the chat. So I'm using layers. A few layers here.
Yeah, maybe you should show it, Josh. There you go.
Yeah, I could
click, dude.
What?
You really need to get your shit together, Josh.
Okay. How do I like
Click the
white
green
box
button that
myself?
says screen share.
I have, haven't I?
Well, I mean, if you have, then go back to the Google Hangout again and click share with everyone.
Present to everyone. Okay.
Great work. And just leave it like that forever.
Okay. Okay. Mate, this is the first time I've actually gotten
I don't know.
my own, like hosting my own live stream.
I'm very proud of you.
Well, thank you. I'm learning slowly. I'm learning as it's becoming redundant, which is great.
Explain what you're doing, though. The layers.
Well, I'm putting down. I've kind of divided up everything into layers, like all the shapes, sort of by where they sit on the page. Like the background behind characters are cut up into their own little bits, and then there's some texture layers with some textures and background on them, and then there's mid layers, which has got, again, I'm kind of layering layers, as it were. And so that's kind of the cutouts. And then I'm going to do flat fill on everything. And then I will copy them and set them as multiply layers, which is how I do the coloring shading.
What brushes are you using?
I'm using, with Adobe Creative Cloud, you can load some custom brushes on there. So there's Kyle's Inkbox and Kyle's this and that. Kyle makes some great brushes. So thanks, Kyle, for your free brushes that are included in my expensive subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud. So there you go. Hopefully that answers your question. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll find out if it answered the question. Doing well, mate. He says doing well, mate.
Thank you. Anthony is a fantastic caricature artist. He's like...
Did he draw the caricature on his page, or did you draw that?
No, he did that one.
Let me go to his channel and just take a look.
I don't think he's got too much on his channel.
No, I just want to look at his amazing art.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. He's way better than you.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
No, I don't know.
How do you click on his
different
icon?
Okay, so what you do is you see when you go hover over his name in the chat, and over at the right, the hamburger pops up. That's the three dots going up and down.
Go to channel.
Bingo, buddy. So you do it.
That's how we do it. Yeah. He's also on Instagram and stuff. He's like the best caricature artist in Australia. He taught me everything I know.
Oh, good. Did he really? Or did he just make that up?
Well, he's definitely informed a lot of my style and stuff. Techniques and for caricaturing. Because I think he got his some of his technique from the American what's it called? Theme park style. If you know what I mean.
Just can do it like the DJ on Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Does this mask look good?
Oh, let me come look. I don't know.
I'm trying to make it like yellow.
Well, honestly, I'm going to tell you, like, I think that maybe I don't know. Did the bad guys have names in the script?
I don't think so.
They weren't called Los Diablos?
Possibly. Maybe it should be red then.
You know what? I'm just gonna go check out the script right now.
I mean, as long as one of us is reading the script, that's probably a good idea.
Well, I wrote it, so
Yeah.
that doesn't mean I have to have it memorized. I wrote it all down so I didn't have to memorize it.
Yes, that's generally how things go.
I'm not a script supervisor, so. Let's go over here. Let's go to here. You can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You can imagine that I'm about to look at a script on a Google Drive.
Yeah, well, people couldn't see like that I was drawing for the first half of the stream, so you know, we live and learn.
Live and learn.
What color are the ropes on wrestling things usually? I'll have a look.
They can be any color.
Any color?
What color do you want to do? Black?
I was just gonna do like a muted kind of
Black or
so they don't.
white? Black or white or
Black.
red or blue? Or you could do green.
Okay, you give
Or
me
we
too
could
many
do
options.
we could do green, white, and red.
That's a lot of options.
That's not a lot. I mean, we could do the top rope is green, the middle rope is white, and the bottom rope is red. And it's like the flag, the Mexican flag.
Oh, Mexico. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they do like their patriotic stuff, like all you Americans.
Oh, yeah. See, it says right here in the script that you didn't read. Shot from behind as the three Technicos, good guy wrestlers, race toward the ring together were three Rudos, bad guy wrestlers, waiting there in matching red and black masks and outfits. So how matching would you say the artwork is here, Josh?
You said
on a scale from 1 to 10.
Red, black, and what?
Red and black.
Yeah, so they're all red and black to a certain extent, right?
You know what? I'm willing to buy that as long as we maintain that theme.
Of course. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, just change that yellow to black, right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I'm professional.
Cool.
I always read the script before I
Don't hire this guy. That's what he's saying right now, basically.
Hey,
you said it, not me.
No, I'm agreeing. I read the script and
then
do
ignore it.
Look. If the script doesn't have to, as long as I get the action down right, doesn't matter what they look like.
I mean, how do you know that though? Like, what if like later it's really super important that these characters thematically look the same? I mean, do you think about that? Do artists think about things like that, or do they just draw willy-nilly to their little heart's content? I think that's what they actually do.
Willy-nilly to the heart's content generally is how it goes.
That's what I've kind of learned in my time dealing with sequential artists.
Oh dear. All right. It's because we know everything.
I know, except what the script says. Everything but that.
Everything but
detail.
I mean, that's just the script. It's just the words.
So I'm looking at the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, and he did it. He hit his goal.
Congratulations.
Good job,
Manny from Good Dog Press. So, Unbreathable Skunk Girl is a parody of some other character that Marvel has.
Squirrel Girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrels allowed.
Which is pretty funny. I do like a parody.
I like a parody too.
What's that noise happening?
I have no idea, man. I'm just getting comfortable. You know, I just got done eating a sandwich, and I'm going to lean with it.
Cool.
I'm going to
Cool,
bring
cool,
somebody
cool.
else in here to
Are
take
you
the
really?
pressure off. Did you say how you doing?
I said, are you really?
I am really. I already did. It's too late. I've just been giving out your link
Dear.
to anyone who will listen. Let's see. I can probably get some more people too.
Oh dear. This is becoming a real show of things.
I'm sure I can find somebody else here.
Well, I have 3 people watching, which isn't
Oh,
0.
you need more friends. I mean, that's very clear to everyone.
Well, yeah. I'm like Gollum. I don't have any friends.
It burns us. Spencer burns us.
Yeah. Nobody likes you.
Gonna make this the Down Under connection tonight if I can.
Uh-oh. Ryzie? Are we getting a Ryzie in here?
Bloody oath, mate.
A wild Ryzie?
He's pretty wild.
He is. He's from Perth. Perth. Yeah. Well, it's been fun working on this project. Hopefully,
I've been having great fun with it.
hopefully the audience will also like it.
I hope the audience does like it. I think that they will. I think it will find tremendous success. And it's going to be very interesting to see how Manny does with this $1,000 goal. See, I would do a goal like that, Spencer, but
If you were doing everything yourself.
if I was the artist, I would be able to do that. Now I have to make it even a bigger risk. It's going to be even harder to raise the money, and it's all because of you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Have you ever
Correct.
considered just drawing for free?
For free?
Mm-hmm.
If I was a millionaire, I'd draw for free. Have we been joined by someone else?
We have been
Oh, it's the Rumble.
It's Rumble Terrier live on Spencer Tunes for the debut live stream from Josh Spencer.
Hello.
And I do want to say that Adam and Ben say hi. They're watching too now.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
They're watching now too.
They're the 2 biggest YouTubers around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they watch YouTube all the time.
Oh, okay.
Well, guys, let me tell you. Let me ask Anthony and Adam and Ben, who are watching now.
They're its kids.
This is they're his children. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
this book is acceptable for children of all ages. If your kids are over the age of 8 years old, I'm confident that they will love this comic. There's no foul language in it.
They don't
It's
care
very
about that.
clearly defined black and white, good and evil. And it's going to be the first comic book Josh Spencer actually drew all by himself. It's going to be 48 pages, but check this out. If we get enough backers, this book will be 80 pages long. But of course, it all depends on can we afford to pay Josh the exorbitant rate that he charges.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought is I wonder if we should have like a special tier for people from Australia. If we could convince Josh to ship books, because it would make it so much cheaper for the people of Australia to be able to get on board. Like if we had 20 Aussies back this book, we send all 20 books to Josh and then he ships them around the country.
Acceptable.
I think that's acceptable. What do you think, Anthony? Is that acceptable for you, mate?
Yes.
We'll do like the True Blue Aussie deal.
True Blue. Local postage.
Local
Yeah,
percent.
no, postage can be quite expensive.
I think
Yeah,
it's a great
especially
idea.
from here to there. It's like ridiculous.
post office makes too much money.
Yeah. I really love the post office, though, where I'm at. The gals are great at my post office. I love them. Well, Rumble, how's everything going? I'm so excited to talk to you as soon as we get off air.
Oh,
Yes, we
That's
are on.
nice.
We are on the air right now.
We are live on the air.
yes. I will watch my language in front of the kiddies.
Thank you.
Anthony gave a timid thumbs up. Now, in America, a thumbs up means yeah, fuck off, mate.
Oh.
In my
Oh, you
opinion.
said the F word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. It means bugger off, mate. It's like 10 o'clock at night, dude. What? Don't his kids have to go to bed?
It's 3 p.m.
Oh, it's 3 p.m. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like 10
dude.
o'clock there, too?
What's your profanity?
I apologize. I apologize tremendously. Adam and Ben, I apologize. I'm a vulgar, foul-mouthed American.
Yes, we can't expect much more from.
I do. It was Rumble Terrier. He got me so excited and so worked up.
Yeah.
Just
that.
hearing his sweet little voice and seeing his little puppy dog eyes.
No effing and jeffing on this show.
I will not be effing and jeffing. Have you talked about Jenny Drop though on this stream yet?
No. Jenny Drop is not happening.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not.
It might happen one day.
Oh, bloody hell! We got Ryzie
We
here
might
too.
get a crowdfunding. Oh, no, it's
Put your kids to bed. I realize it's only 3 p.m.
It's a real Australian show.
You're gonna really want to put the kids to bed because
No language, Ryzie, please.
All right. Jeez. Is G's allowed?
yeah, Jesus.
Gee Willy, because she wins.
Now Anthony says, "My
Cheese
boys
and
watch. Is he a bloody bogan? Should I say it like a bloody bogan?"
No, he's from Melbourne.
Oh, he's from Melbourne.
He's like
He's posh, like you.
he's not as posh as me, but yeah,
Not as posh. No one is.
no one is.
You have to go to bloody Britain to find someone as posh as you.
That's true.
You
Posh
have to go find a Spice Girl if you want someone that posh.
Nice.
That's what they call him. They call him Josh Beckham Tunes.
Yeah, the Becks.
He says my boys watch too much YouTube. They curse with the best of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Dan TDM doesn't curse.
I can.
There's a Cupquake. You know what I hate on YouTube? FGTV. Funnel Vision.
Yeah, you can be yourself now, Ryzie.
Really?
No.
No.
Just tone it down a bit.
All right. I tone it down every time I go live.
Okay. I know you're from Perth. You're very
It's the
spirited.
superior place.
The most isolated state in the
That's
world.
the way I like it, man.
Yeah.
All those SJWs keep moving over to where you guys live.
So, Crypto, you got this idea for watching luchador movies from the 70s?
I did. Yeah. I was actually at. God, it was a Circuit City. Do you remember Circuit City?
Yeah, I remember Circuit City.
Okay, so I was at a Circuit City, and I just happened to see this. I think it was a 2-pack or a 3-pack. I still have it. I haven't watched it in a long time. And it had I think it was a 2-pack with 2 different Luchadores and Desperados films on it, and it was like $5. And I was just like, "What is this?" And I got very fortunate because one of the movies was Champions of Justice. Campeones de Justice. And that was it. That changed my life forever, because it's a crappy movie. But it's got this heart in it, It's I don't know how else to describe it because we don't really have anything like that in America that I can think of offhand unless you've seen the movie Deathstalker 2. Which is a low-budget film from the 80s. It's a fantasy film, sword and sorcery movie. And it doesn't have a lot of money for props and special effects, or actors, or sets, but it had so much heart and was just so funny and entertaining in a bad way, in like a corny sort of way.
So bad it's good.
Yeah, it's like I think that the thing that makes something when something's bad and what makes it good bad is that the actors themselves know they're in a bad movie, and so they're just gonna go out and try to have fun. And like that's all you can do is give it heart. You don't have the money to give it anything else, so pack it full of heart. And that's kind of what these movies do. And they're not, they're never gonna win an Oscar. But they're not meant to win an Oscar. That's not their purpose. Their purpose is just to like entertain little kids who liked Lucha Libre back then. And that it was clearly a hit because they made 100 of these movies in Mexico over the course of about 15, 20 years.
Now, what about Italian Spider-Man?
I'm so sick of hearing about that. That's not even fun.
you know, living closer to Mexico than you are, you would think I would have seen one of these luchador movies, but I haven't.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guarantee you that they're online.
I find it hilarious. You're such a critique of certain things, and then you love all these really bad movies. It cracks me up.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. You know what it is? When I watch a movie or I read a book or a comic or whatever form of entertainment I consume, I can only compare it. Like, unlike other critics, like, like I'm not this snob who, expects for a Marvel movie to be as profound as Schindler's List. It can't be that. It's not supposed to be that. It's not a fair comparison. So all I do is I think of like, is this movie as good as I could imagine it being for what they had to work with? Whether they had $200 million and they're making a Marvel movie, or whether they had $20,000 and they're making some little no budget thing. If it's as good as it can possibly be, if it can live up to its own potential, I consider it to be something good.
I'm the same way with porn.
Oh, dude, we got little kids watching.
Oh, no.
Dude.
Do I have to kick
I
Skinny?
just choked on my cigarette.
Okay, hang on. So I am currently screen sharing my screen. Can I stop presenting? Is that what I do? If I
Yep.
Why would you
want
want
to
to
show-
present
Your screen. You gonna introduce
no,
people?
no. Yes, the new guy that popped in is Skinny, so I'm going to stop presenting. But people can still see me while I talk. I think that's how it works. Yeah. Dude, this is the first time I'm doing this, so cut us some slack.
Why would you stop screen sharing that?
No, I'm still screen sharing, but so people can see everyone's icon.
Yeah, I can see all the icons on the screen now.
Yes.
I don't need to see my icon. I need to see Josh draw.
I'm talking
think
about for
he
the
wanted,
audience,
Yeah, for the
because
people.
we've got people coming in and they
Why,
don't know
why do
who's
the people want to
speaking,
see our icons?
I
It
don't
doesn't make
know.
so they know who's
I was just
speaking.
saying I understood what Josh was saying.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
Some people might not know you
Oh,
in the audience. Okay.
Oh. okay.
There you go.
All right.
So introduce yourselves.
I'm just being difficult.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Ryzie Lee. Howdy, guys. I'm the one with the raven on his shoulder.
And you're from Perth.
Perth, yes.
And you're a comic book fan.
Yes.
All right.
I also like air and beer and
Air. I like breathing air.
Why are you trying to put on an American accent?
I wasn't trying to.
Feel
It's
like
just that you're so
air.
bloody posh, mate, from your private school education that you can't understand how the common working man in Perth speaks. Not to say Ryzie's a working man.
Okay, that's very
Common.
Yeah, Ryzie doesn't work. Okay.
He's common.
Yeah, if he did, he could have a party.
I'm here, aren't I?
This is work. Ryzie
Yeah, I
he works
just
every
don't
night
get
on
paid.
YouTube, man. And actually, Ryzie has a tremendously underrated skill that people don't know about. He is a really good video editor, and if enough people back Megawatt, I will hire Ryzie to edit comic book reviews for me so that I can make more comics instead of make more videos of me reading comics.
Cool.
I love making the videos, but the editing part, it's just a little.
And then up next we've got Rumble.
Yeah.
And you're a
if you
comic
want-
book fan as well?
Sure. Yeah.
Instead of putting your labels on people and assuming
Okay.
what their identity is, maybe just
Okay.
let them go ahead and speak, Josh.
Oh, it's my show.
I know, and you're
My
posh
show.
white man, so
It's mine. Okay, sorry. Yes, I didn't want to assume your fandom
Hobbies.
gender.
Just don't assume it's fandom.
I don't want to
Yeah.
assume your fandom. So, what do you like? What are you into? What's the deal?
Trolling.
Yeah, right. No, I've always said this. I'm not a super fan of anything, which is why I'm never outraged whenever a movie comes out and people are always complaining about it. I'm just like,
Well,
Not
I'm
what I really
outraged
like.
that you're not outraged.
yeah, right. I don't know. People are like super fans of Star Wars. I don't have a super fandom. I'm not in a super fandom.
I'm a super fan of yours.
Oh, that's sweet. That's my new thing.
Apparently,
with
I was
Skinny every
still
time.
whiteboxing myself. So,
Good.
okay.
That's my new thing with Skinny. Every time he compliments me, I just say that's sweet.
And Skinny, tell us a bit about yourself. Tell the audience
Oh, you're not
what
gonna
your deal
assume
is.
my fandom. Oh.
I don't want to assume your fandom, so please, enlighten me.
Well, I am a comics fanatic, not just a fan. I live and breathe comics. I write comics, and I like reading them too. And yeah, comics.
So you're writing a comic?
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff in the works. I write for ashcancomicsPub.com. They put out monthly flash fiction ashcans, and I'm featured in the
Flash
majority
fiction?
of them. And I'm also doing an ashcan for Legends of the Lone Wolf.
Oh, cool.
And how much longer does it have, Crypto?
Oh, let me just go ahead and find out right now.
4 days. I want to say
No.
I think it's more like 2.
Under 2 days.
2 days. Okay.
Well,
I mean,
you
but
back
really, it's
Legends
gonna
of the
be
Lone
it's gonna
Wolf-
be 24 hours. I think, like I thought at midnight it clicks over to one more day.
Okay.
We're at $5,195 though, and this is the thing: is if we raise $5,500, I'm gonna add another story to the book, whether Doug likes it or not.
I might too.
Well, I have an idea for the book. I have this
But
this little short idea that's not really. It's not a story with a plot. It's just a story that captures a moment in Lone Wolf's life, like the first time something happened. I don't want to give any more away.
Well, don't give any more away. What you should talk about instead is that people have 24 hours left to back Legends of the Lone Wolf before it goes in demand. And if you do that, not only do you get your physical copy, but you're also getting 2 poster prints, a bookmark, and 3 punk rock ash cans. Handmade.
Rock and roll.
And here's the thing, right? Is if we hit $5,500, you're also going to get 3 trading cards, and we're going to increase the page count by whatever the story is that I write.
That is awesome.
I wish
So
Skinny.
what is ashcan.com? Can you tell me more about that?
Oh, yeah, that's just a group of creators, whether it be writers or
Say it right.
Huh? What is it?
it's
Ashcan-
Ashcan Comics Pub.
ashcancomics.com.
Pub.com.
Oh my god,
AshcanComicsPub.com.
ashcancomics.com. Like publication.
It's like a pub where you get Ashcan comics.
Yeah, right.
Which is weird because we don't have pubs in America.
That is true.
But that just means it sounds
That's
fancy.
not true. There's actually a really amazing pub in
Only hipsters call them pubs, bro.
the Horse Brass Pub is world famous, and it's been in Portland before hipsters existed.
There's an Irish pub down here.
Actually, I sold 2 books tonight. I got to go pick up the money from the guy tomorrow and put it into the coffers.
nice.
Woo! That is awesome.
So hopefully, I hope we can hit that 5,500 before this campaign closes, because I just want to add that. I just got an idea, and it's probably only I don't think it's more than 5 pages, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely. And actually, Lone Wolf issue number 1 is coming to ashcancomicsPub.com as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, as an ash can.
As an ash can, yes.
So for people that don't know, what are ash cans?
Well, technically, it's a mini comic. It's not an ash can.
An ash can is like a bonus comic, is that right?
No, an ash can, technically, an ash can is a photocopied, hand-stapled look at a book that is in production.
So it kind of looks like a zine?
Sure.
Zines?
Yes, sure. So like what? So technically, for Legends of the Lone Wolf, the ash can I'm adding is an actual ash can. What Skinny is doing is technically a mini comic because it's a wholly original story.
And who's to say I'm not going to continue the story of Banjo Man for the
Well,
next
hey,
book?
I'm just saying that like it doesn't matter if you're going to continue the story. You are telling a self-contained story. It's different. It's different.
No, it could
An
lead
ash
into
can is something
else.
you would send out to like your loyalist readers to try to get some feedback from them before you actually go to the printers on your book. So that way, like you could include like a letter section in your first issue by getting feedback from a few readers. And those things actually have value to them too.
Yeah,
because they are pretty rare.
I have a Doug
my
Knaple little sketchbook.
And it's
Ash
2019,
can.
and crypto needs to respect the rights of my book.
Mhm.
He is misgendering it, and yeah,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I will not stand for it.
That's not true. You're making a mini comic. Quit lying. You designed
It
it,
identifies
you
as an
designed it
ash can.
specifically to be put on the thing. You're just. I know. I'm a stickler for terms. Okay. Okay. It's not called a graphic novel. It's called a trade paperback. A square-bound book is a trade paperback, not a
So
graphic.
what is a graphic novel?
A graphic novel is a comic book for mature readers.
Hence the graphic part.
And nowadays, these kids have turned it into a trade paperback as a graphic novel, but that's not true.
Like Watchmen or V for Vendetta
Yes.
are
The
graphic
Dark Knight.
novels.
Those are graphic novels. It doesn't matter if they're saddle stitched or perfect bound. Those are graphic novels.
Yeah, but it still identifies as an ash can.
Oh dear.
I love you, Skinny.
Good.
All right. Well, I am
I'll admit
end
it's
this.
not an ash can. It's a mini comic. I'll make crypto happy.
I'm going to end the stream soon, guys. So,
Why? We're just
why?
getting started.
Because I wasn't planning on streaming for very long. Because I
Why?
work. Why? Because I work quicker while I'm not trying to talk.
Okay.
That's why.
You make me sad.
Do I?
You've upset my rumble.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
coming for you.
This was a beta stream. That's what it was.
Yes, it was a test to see if I could figure out how to do it. And then I'm going to post it on my YouTube. And hopefully people will
Well, you're
want to
doing
come.
good, bro. You got 7 likes.
Is that all you guys? Or
No, actually, only one of them's me. So I
There
didn't
you
even.
go. Well, thank you.
I don't
Yes,
like streams that I'm on.
Okay. Well, as long as you didn't downvote it, I mean that's something.
Hey, actually, I will say that those downvotes actually still help. YouTube doesn't care whether it's a like or dislike. They only care about engagement. So never
They only
ever
care
get down about.
Well, everyone,
downvotes.
dislike this video and leave a nasty comment. Thank you. Thank you.
That's funny, man. Are you're still live? Are you?
Yes, we're still live. I was just saying I'm planning to finish
Oh, okay.
shortly, but not
Oh,
this
you meant like
minute.
Okay.
No, not this minute. Just
All right.
sometime soon. I wasn't planning to go for this long. I was only going to do like a 10-minute stream or something like that.
Yeah.
10 minutes. So what is that? Amateur hour?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you watched Into the
Most
Spider?
dude, most of my videos go for like 90 seconds or 40 seconds. So considering that I've like gone over 5 minutes, I think that's pretty impressive myself. Have I watched what? Spider-Man.
Into the why am I saying that? Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the
Yes, I have.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was lots of color, lots of fun.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I liked the music.
Yeah.
Some of the music. The animation style was. I just loved all the kind of. It looked like a comic book, like
Yeah,
a moving comic book, which is really, really cool. Lots of like kind of half-tone stuff going on, and some awesome kind of like color splatter stuff, and yeah, it was lots of fun.
Yeah.
Very good.
I didn't really like Spider-Pig though.
Spider Pig.
Yeah.
I think it might have been out of your demographic a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. It was weird having like the anime version of Spider-Man, and then
Yeah, I'd never heard of that before, but apparently it exists.
I hadn't either. Yeah, I hadn't either. I'm surprised. Yeah. I mean, I've seen Spider Noir. I've never read any of it. It was just kind of weird. Those I don't know.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that either.
You know, these obscure versions of Spider-Man in the Into the Spider-Verse. It was very strange.
Yeah, I would have done. It would have been cool to have like Tobey Maguire as one of the voices or something.
Yeah, right.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Or some other versions they could have had was I don't know.
Who did the voice of Spider-Man or Peter Parker in that?
Oh, I looked it up, but I couldn't remember. It wasn't anyone that
I gotta
took
look
note
now.
of.
Yeah, I gotta look now because I've watched it twice already, and I'm just like, it sounds so familiar.
Yeah, I watched it twice in the cinema as well. At the movies.
Oh, it's on
Same
Netflix
thing.
already.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't watch movies at the theaters, man. I gotta wait until they
Well,
hit.
Australian Netflix doesn't
Netflix.
get everything straight away.
Yeah.
So we have to wait around
Yeah.
for certain things.
I want to say the last movie I watched in theaters, man, was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
What? That was ages
Not
ago.
the old ones, bro. No, I'm talking about the new ones. Like
Yeah,
the
but that was
remakes.
at least like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That was a few years ago.
Yeah,
I don't even remember, bro.
that's crazy. I go to the
Yeah,
movies
yeah.
like, at least 2 times a month.
I wish I could.
I'll
go
see
more.
Anthony. Anthony Pasco just left. So,
Rock on, Anthony.
there we go.
Let's see.
That was our one person in the chat. Except we have like
Oh,
we had like 3
Jake
people watching at
Johnson?
one point.
Jake Johnson played Peter Parker's voice. That's strange.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him.
The guy from man, that show with Zoe Deschanel.
I hate Zooey Deschanel.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought no. I used to have a crush on Zoe Deschanel.
Ugh.
I
God.
used to too, but then she's like just too weird.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah, like I had a crush on her whenever she was like doing She and Him, but yeah.
Yeah. I liked She and Him. Yeah, that was back
Yeah.
in 2009, 2008. Yeah.
Now I can't
I
listen
liked him. It was very
can't listen
much
to it.
like music of that time, like that kind of sort of folkish.
Yeah.
There was a few other girls that had similar voices and was all in that kind of. I think Joanna Newsom was one of them. I forget. I think that's her name. Yeah, all that kind of indie, kind of folkish music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a great stream, Josh.
Has it?
Yep. Good
Okay.
work, buddy.
Thank you. I agree.
Follow Crypto Comics on YouTube.
Subscribe
Follow
to
the
me.
Needle Mover Society on YouTube. Follow Rumble Terrier and Ryzie on Twitter.
Why are you giving the sign off and not me?
I'm just trying to help you out.
You're like taking over. You're like taking over.
But we'll be Americans.
Jeez Louise.
Trying to speed
Yeah,
up
the
the process.
pushy American. Bloody hell. Yes, so follow Spencer Tunes on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube now. Subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. And now you guys can give your little send-off. Where can we find you, Crypto?
I already said. I just did it for
Where can we
everyone.
find Rumble?
I already did him too.
What about Ryzie?
I did
Hi, son of a bitch. We're going. Bye.
Rock on.